I revisited my childhood bookshelf to decide which one of these icons would be my friend. And of course, we're putting it on a tier list. First up, we have Wombat Stew. The dingo? You're trying to make my guy, the wombat, into a stew? That's bullyism. That's not very nice. For all of those reasons, Dingo is obviously going in D. Look at that evil grin, right? Dingo really be like that. Dingo be evil. My guy, the wombat, seems like he's gonna get himself into a bit of a pickle sometime. I feel like Wombat might need a little help, but will I be that person to always save him? I mean, I'll try. Because my guy, the wombat, I feel like he'd be a lovely guy, lovely champ. You know, it doesn't mean any harm. The wombat can go in B. I feel like I'd have to get him out of some situations. Don't know how great that'd be for me. Next, we have What the Ladybird Heard. Such a throwback. The ladybird, I'm sort of I understand in the end ladybirds saved the day, but also going around, one, not saying anything, silent but deadly, and two, is eavesdropping a lot, doing the spying. I understand it was for a good cause, but could it happen to me? Could they go snooping in my business, telling everyone things, getting a little whisper in? We love the ladybird, but could backfire on me. Really smart, listening to everything. I feel like I'm gonna have trust issues. I'm gonna say C. Hefty Hugh and Lanky Len, we're doing them in one. They're going D. I ain't gonna be friends with a criminal. Look at them. Not happening. Straight in D. They're trying to put all my little friends in danger. Maisie makes lemonade. Maisie and I would be like this. Okay, I freaking love Maisie. Get me a friend who can make some lemonade, honestly. She's so thoughtful too, because she's making lemonade for our elephant. I feel like I'd fit right in. We can make lemonade together. Maisie's such a cutie. Look at her. Look at her. She's a kind soul. Harry McClary? Okay, I would first up save my guy Harry McClary from Scarface Claw. This guy, I'd stand there, stand my ground, not let that little kitty cat mess my boy around. Harry McClary, he's a little scrubby dog, but I feel like he has a lot of friends already. He has Bitzer Maloney, Muffin McClay, and Bottomley Potts. You know what I mean? I feel like I'd just be another one of those dogs. We need to be closer than that. We'd be maybe an A. You know, he just has a lot of friends already. Don't know if I'd really fit in with all of the dogs. But Harry McClary and I, we'd be good pals. Mr. McGee. First up, my guy is getting in a lot of pickles. He's got a biting flea and he's going to sea. Do I really want to be hanging around with a man who just wakes up in the middle of the ocean? Don't know about that. I got flashed. Okay, for that reason solely, Mr. McGee is going in C. You're not flashing me as my friend, I'm sorry, Mr. McGee. What in the actual hell? Who sank the boat? We're gonna do the little guy at the end. Little mouse guy likes to cause some mischief. You know, he's jumped on that boat and is now made all of his friends wet while he remains dry. He looks so... Why would he be leaving like that? I feel like he's also like guilt tripping all of the others because the book title is Who Sank the Boat. I think it's pretty sure that the mouse was on last and the mouse was the one who sank the boat. He's guilt tripping all of the readers plus his little animal friends into thinking that they sank the boat. I don't like a guilt tripper. So, little mouse, you're going in D. You know, if I was in this story, made the rest of my friends think we could have drowned. The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Such a great book. I feel like Caterpillar would eat all my food, would steal all my food. Eating one hole through every fruit too. That's food wastage. I'm a hungry gal most of the time. You know, we'd get along, both be hungry gals. So we'd bond over being food driven. You know, I'm sort of like that. But would the caterpillar steal my food? It's very likely. So I'm gonna say B. The potato people, the grandma, like this, S tier. She is just legendary, that grandma. Grandma's so cute. Yeah, I can picture us playing hide and seek, doing the romp the roly-poly, read stories, and eat cake. I could fit right in here with, what's his name? The child. Oh, it's just called the child. I feel like, would I be the third wheel in that relationship though? It's the grandma and the child, and they're like biologically. And you know what? We can be friends. I can be friends with both. See, maybe this is where I come in the story, is when Jack, oh there you go, is away. And then I can come in and be like, don't worry, grandma, I'm here. And then we can make potato people. I like Jack stealing the grandma away from me, even though he is the grandchild. So there'd be a love-hate relationship there. Jack would be a C. Bad Taste of Stripes. Such a throwback. Camilla Cream. Honestly, so cool. Is it not just so cool that like she can become all these things and like her skin just like changes color? Look, that's so cool. My poor Camilla Cream is getting bullied. I'd stick up for her. I'd eat lima beans with her. I'd be besties with Camilla Cream. Someone needs to give Camilla Cream a hug. And I'd be the person to do that. She's in the S tier. Where's my Teddy? I would definitely be Eddie in this situation. That means we'd be sort of on the same wavelength. So me and Eddie, he's an A. But the bear, honestly, all he wants is his Teddy. Doesn't mean any harm. So I feel like by the end of this, we can start over, me and the bear. We could get along. We just have to put the past in the past where he made me a little scared and move ahead. So I feel like me and the big giant bear, I think that's the giant bear. The giant bear. Yeah, the gigantic bear would be, he's gonna be. Will be the bumblebee. Will be. Bumblebee. Monica the butterfly would honestly be an S tier. She's so sweet. She gathered all the wool up and told my little boy Wilby to wipe off his frown. Now, this is where the next bit comes, is the spider. The spider is honestly also an S because they work together. She gathered all the wool up and now Spider Steve knitted a new jersey. That is so sweet of them. Top tier friendship right there. So both in S tier. Wilby himself is just a cute little bee, you know? I feel like he needs another friend. Yeah, I'm gonna be that other friend. Maybe we could both have a knitted black and yellow jersey. We could be little matching buddies. So Wilby's going in S as well. All in all, just all the characters in the book are in S tier. That says a lot. Dr. Dog, really helpful guy. Fixing all of the Gumboil's problems. But would it put me in risk being friends with Dr. Dog? Because he's around a lot of sick people all the time. He's dealing with people who scratch their bum and suck their thumb. Do I really want to be hugging you, Dr. Dog, when you're just being like around all these people? But he was also just doing his job. So Dr. Dog is going in B. Mr. Maggie and the Biting Flea.